What's up, everybody? You already know who it is. It's your girl Lily Mae, and this is the Friday Finesse, and this is about to be super dope. But first and foremost, let me go ahead and check in and tell you why you're here with us tonight. You already know that the mission of Is Consulting Time is to provide an outlet for all artists to have a conscious voice and speak freely. We aspire to take it back to the video soul days and create a video soul vibe for today's independent entertainment industry, as well as the legends of hip hop and other industries. But we're not just limited to musicians, singers, rappers, and all of that, but we're all about the presentation of intentional conversation. And so this evening, we're going to focus in on our primary purpose of honoring legends in the industry through the provision of this platform, which truly shines light on their impact on the industry. Now, before we even get to that, I got some dope news for y'all. So, y'all know Soul Train Music Awards, I guess they think I'm a little bit dope. So yesterday was super dope. Definitely enjoyed the press conference with a lot of the nominees. So I'm telling y'all, tune in to Soul Train Music Awards Sunday, November 29th at 8 p.m. You are in for a treat. Maybe I'll drop a couple of hints. Jasmine Sullivan, Victoria Monet, Skip Miley, her, HER. Yeah, so y'all better tune in because it's going to be super duper dope. But let's bring it back to what we're doing tonight. Guys, this gentleman, when I say he got to be smart and he got to be dope, because if I had to be around the dude that he been around all the time and had to interpret what he's saying as fast as he say it, I don't think I could do it. But this evening, I am so fortunate to have someone with me who truly has supported setting the tone for hip hop. He's been around for a minute. Really and truly, if you really want to get technical, he been out here in these streets since the late 80s. So I want to present him to you, but I want you to know that Twista describes his partnership with B Hype as the young terrors of the hood. And so without further ado, I present to you B Hype the Verbal, Twista's A1 since day one. What up? B Hype, tell them who you are and just tell them what you doing out here in these hip hop streets.
For those that I'm B Hype the Verbal. I'm Twista Hype Man since day one. Plus, we best friends since 12, 13 years. So it's beyond music, me and him. So, yeah, what I'm doing in the streets is staying out of them because of the corona.
Yes. Now, you got to tell us a story about how y'all even came to know one another.
We grew up in the same neighborhood. Actually, me and his brother, we met by throwing rocks, doing stuff bad in the neighborhood. We all throwing rocks, doing stuff we no business doing, and just being little bad kids.
Mischievous. Because see, what the kids doing today is bad as hell. We were mischievous.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Okay, I like that.
Knew better. They think what they doing all right.
Right. No, we was having a ball, me and his brother, and I ended up meeting him, in the process. It is all love.
Okay. So, all right. When you first kind of connected with him, how in the hell were you able to interpret? Because when he get to going, I just can't. My mind be like,
Now, see, the thing is in the beginning he wasn't rapping. He was beatboxing, and he was writing the verses for me and his brother, which is
okay.
brother named Quick. You know what I'm saying? So me and him was, and then next thing you know, Twista just started rapping one day. But I learned how to deal with it because I'm close to him. You know, we grew up together, and I just pay attention to him and them syllables. I guess because I'm so close to him, I'm attached to him, that it just naturally, organically just comes off.
So be hype. This is the thing. The story of you guys' friendship is so unique because as he grew, he pulled you along with him. And iron sharpened iron. And you became like what, one of the top MCs in Chicago, right?
One of the top hype men. I'm the
Hype
coach.
man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm in Chicago, period. That, you know what I'm saying?
Like that says something though.
Yeah, he gave me my name because of my energy. Be hype, you know what I'm saying? So I was honored by that, you know what I'm saying? And just the way both of us be on stage with each other organically flows normal. It's beautiful.
Yes, yes. So now you said that he was writing verses for you too. So
Yeah.
you trying to tell me you got some little lyricism going on at there?
Yeah, of course. You know,
Okay.
Twista still right for me to this day. Still, you know, if I get a certain beat that I think could be way better than what I can put on it, of course I'm gonna go to the master. I'm like, look, I need you to make this song. I need you to make it a jam because I know what I'm finna put to it is not gonna match what you're gonna put to it for me. Because he knows me better. Sometimes when a person knows you, they know what to write for you.
You're right. You know what? It's so funny that you say that. Shout out to my faithful few, because one of my faithful few, I asked her, I said, look, I need you to write something for me because you know I'm long-winded. And she was like, all right, I got you. I said 5 sentences. She was like, I'm not you, I got you. Now, since we're talking about your lyricism, you got something you working on.
Yeah. I just got all type of music I'm working on, you know, because I'm coming from every angle because you never know what might grab somebody's attention.
Yes.
Yeah.
So talk to us a little bit about, what your project might look like.
Well, it's called More Than Just a Hype Man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, me and thought about that title. It best describes me because I do more than just be his hype man on stage. I actually make music as well, you know, and I've been putting out singles for a long time, you know, and people slowly gravitating towards me. But I put a single out called "It's My Life" not too long ago, and to talk about my drug addiction I had, and it's making people listen more, you know. So yeah, it's about the drug addiction I had. If I can come out like that, explaining my drug addiction, and then you go listen to me, okay, let's do it. Because I'd rather go there first.
You know what? Like my mama used to say, can't nobody tell your story like you. And you tell your own story because Negroes will get it wrong every time.
Every time, you know, I put it out there to jump the gun. Like, oh, let me put this out here because I don't need nobody else telling my story.
Yes.
Making me look bad, like I was really getting high. Like, no, let me tell you how I was getting my damn self. You know,
I mean, you experienced some tragedies.
yes, yep.
And for you to be able to sit on my platform right now and smile and looking good, skin looking good, sounding good, feeling good,
Yes.
that devil got off you, baby. I'm trying to tell you. And you know he feeling some type of way because he ain't win. You know he feeling some type of way.
Yeah, of course. I know that because he keep trying to attack me. You know, he keep trying.
Absolutely.
it's not gonna work. You know, I'm a child of God. You know, it was
Woo!
hard, but I did. You know, people don't understand. You know, my story is deep when it comes, and just so they know, the drug of choice was heroin. See, they doing all this syrup and no, I used to do heroin back in the days. I never shot it up, but I sniffed it. And it's just as bad.
Mm-hmm.
Just as bad. You know, it took my old man. It took my old man from me. He had a heroin. You know what I'm saying? But it's so crazy because the neighborhood I grew up in, where me and Twista from, you would think that the heroin that he died from a heroin overdose, that it would push me away, but actually it gravitated me towards it for strange reasons. Like, let me see what was it that made this man. Every time we would go on vacation, if he run out, we would have to come back home because he was sick, or, you know what I'm saying, this was going on. That was going on. It was, sometimes it used to be so cool. It's dumb, but back in the day, you used to see them guys nodding and talking, doing this and chilling. You watching the Superfly movies and you thinking that shit cool and really not.
I'm trying to say, look, let me tell you something. One thing about it, if we can't identify with anything else, we all got that one relative.
Yeah.
And you know, and I know we can have this conversation. What irritates me as a black race of people, we don't want to tell the truth about a thing.
Yeah. Truth hurts. That's why.
You know, I have always said truth hurts, but lies destroy.
Yes.
And I would rather have a temporary pain than a permanent affliction.
Oh, yes. Yes. Yeah.
Guys, if you're just checking in, I have the distinct pleasure of hosting Be Hyped to Verbal, Twista's A1 since day one. From tragedy after tribulation and trial, to now he is living through his triumph. And I am so grateful that he chose this outlet to talk about it. To talk about it. Now, Be Hype, let's get off the music. Let's get off your music real quick.
Let's go.
And let's talk about last night. Did
Uh,
you like Versus?
it was epic.
Ow!
It was epic. That was an epic night for hip hop.
But
You know,
what did it mean to you? Because see, what it means to you, and I think what it means to me was so different because I looked at it from a different angle. But what did it mean to you?
okay, it meant it touched me. It almost pretty much brought a tear to the eye because I'm deep in hip hop, and for two guys that got beef like they have to come on that stage and do what they did was unbelievable.
Yes.
Was unbelievable. It touched. First of all, this culture. The culture is about verses. Hip hop is about this on the record. We're going back and forth, battle rap. This is what we do. You
Yeah.
know,
Yes.
you bring the street into the music. That's when it all fails.
And you know, for me, when I was watching it, now I'm gonna be honest with you, a couple of times, I was like, oh shit,
Oh
this
yeah, everybody.
this
You and
might go south.
yeah. I'm looking in the corner at they homies. I'm like, I'm looking, trying to see what's going on backstage. You
But you
know,
know what I love? I love the fact that a lot of people were upset with the dialogue and the storytelling, that Jeezy did. But my thing is this: hip hop was founded on storytelling.
of course,
The hell
yes,
is wrong with y'all?
as because they don't know. If they don't know that, you know what I'm saying, they don't know.
Thank you.
Was a storyteller. We rapped. Biggie, everybody. My favorite rapper, Biggie, they told stories. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. Last night, last night was so epic. They
It
was
was.
back to back, but hands down, Jeezy and that boy ass.
Woo!
Sorry. And he did it on some grown man shit. You know what I'm saying?
So did.
Out
Baby,
of it.
something, Jenny, if you're watching, girl, baby, cause Jeezy could have had it all last night. I ain't lying.
Hey,
I
let me
would have baked him a whole cake.
tell you know what I'm saying? That boy did his thing. You know what I'm saying?
He did. And you know what I love though? It was so funny. I love the fact that he dressed in his era.
Of course.
You notice that?
It do nothing wrong.
Baby, he was dressed. He took me back to when girls was wearing jersey dresses and all of that, like headbands. He took me back. It was super duper dope. Put on For My City came on. I came running through my house like a fool. I know these folks was like, "What is wrong with that fool?"
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Look, I don't knock Gucci for what he do. You know what I'm
saying? Absolutely not.
Gucci the man, he was clean, head to toe to the T.
Shout out to Keisha.
You know what I'm saying? But bruh, this was a verse. This wasn't about no fashion show. Cause no. I'd rather have the real estate than that 10K outfit you got on, brother.
Hello, somebody.
Give me the building. You can have that.
But be hype. You know what? But you know what's funny? Now let's expand upon that.
Let's go.
Look at everything that's going on in hip hop culture right now. You know, rest in peace, Mo3, rest in peace, King Von. Yeah. You know,
Pop Smoke, everybody.
Absolutely. I mean, even Nipsey. Like, and I have to believe, you know, coming from teaching high school and seeing how the kids cared more about having the newest iPhone than their parents pay, and the parents too, than paying $30 for a laptop. I was a little troubled that you guys are, you know, idols to some of these young people and these independent artists. I am a little troubled when you talking about how much an outfit costs, because what you don't realize is now people gonna go and try to do that, and they're not gonna pay their light bill, and they're not gonna pay their cell phone bill, and they're gonna quit their job because they think it's this gonna happen overnight. And I mean, be hype. What would you say to the young people that's coming up now that's wanting to be in the industry? What would your advice be to them?
Hold your money, save your money. Don't spend your money on material things. Go invest your money. Invest your money, spend, invest again, spend, invest. It's all about taking care of your family in the long run. All them clothes, because see, they don't realize that all these new artists coming out, you see them with all these clothes, all these jewelry. Some of that stuff is rented, and then some of that stuff they got to pay back to the person that bought it for them.
Please tell the truth and shame the devil. Please tell it.
Yes, come on now, y'all. They faking. You know what I'm saying? They faking.
Oh, you know what the new term is? Capping. They capping.
Yeah, they capping. If that's what happen, you know. But everything you got, but you know, you want to make yourself look. Ain't nothing wrong with making yourself look good.
Absolutely.
But it's also a way you do it, because a lot of them ain't living like that.
Let me tell you.
They're not living like that. They not living.
I'm gonna leave it alone, because you know.
Hey, they got our kids looking at that and got them thinking wrong.
They do, and you know, even down to our young ladies, and I want to ask you about that, because what happened to the MC Lights, the Queen Latifahs, the Angie Martinez's, the Brat? They didn't sexualize themselves.
No, they didn't. They didn't. I'll tell you like this. I don't, like I said, I got love for everybody. I don't knock none of these artists for what they're doing.
Absolutely not.
I respect for Megan Thee Stallion, all these girls that's doing their thing. But my grandmama would roll over in her grave looking at all these women that's doing that you got to show your body.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Yes. Some women, they have to show their body to get the respect. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie, it's hard in the industry for women to get on without them having to do some of these things. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Come on, man. You ain't, you know, I'm just one that's not all that. You know, you ain't got to show you ain't got to do all that. If you can, your music sound good, I'm gonna support you.
Yes.
You look.
I'm telling you guys, if you're just checking in, I am having you know what, let me just take it here. Guys, it's consulting time. It's all about being conscious and not like y'all thinking, but speaking freely, having intentional conversation. And right now, Be Hype and I are having an intentional conversation about what we see and what's going on in the industry. And the great thing about Be Hype is that he's been out here for decades. So he's seen the evolution of the industry. And he
Yes.
understands it. And he's still out there. Shout out to Twista. We definitely have to pay homage, and pay respects to him because he
Yeah.
absolutely, baby. Baby.
Yes. It's serious. That's a
Who,
serious
who we gonna have a versus with Twista? Like, I'm just trying. Who?
man. It can't be nobody but either Buster or Tech
I,
Nine.
I think Twista and Buster, that would be dope. I think that would be fun. It
Yeah,
would be fun.
of course.
That would be a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, that'd be dope. You know.
That would be a lot of fun. A lot of fun. So, all right, Beehive, let's come back to the music. When can we expect a project or something?
I'm getting it together now. Actually, put it like this: the music is done. All
Okay.
all I'm doing is just dropping singles. I'm just getting them warmed up. I've been getting them warmed up for a while. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes when a person feel like it still ain't time yet,
Uh-huh.
I want more people to gravitate to what I'm doing. Even though
Okay.
I'm Twista Hype Man, a lot of people still don't know me as my music. That I'm rap, that I'm still a rapper. Or, you know what I'm saying? That's why I
That's
perform.
what it's about, though. And that's what we're here for. Guys,
Yeah.
we can collectively have entourages, we can have projects, we can have so many different group affiliations.
Yes.
But individuality means so much. And
Yes.
I am so excited. I'm so excited. Shout out to Heather Jane Prescott. She is a dope baby. She has a dope spirit. Her energy is sickening. Like for real. She be flowing too. But her flow, a neo soul flow is super duper dope.
Love that.
But your individuality is what makes you you.
Yes.
You're Be Hype because you're hype, but you're also Be Hype because you really understand the culture. You
Yes.
love the culture. You embrace the culture. Baby, you are the culture. Like,
Yes. Yes.
yes.
You
All
know,
right. Now, if you could leave anything in 2020, what would it be?
if I can leave anything in
If you
2020,
could leave anything in 2020, what would it be?
COVID.
Baby, baby.
COVID.
But you know what? I have to say this. COVID has been a blessing and a curse.
Yes, I can say that as well. I, I,
Hmm.
I, I, I- I'm gonna explain my end. It's
Okay.
been a curse. Okay, it's been a curse because it took me from the thing that I love the most, and that's being on stage,
Yes, yes, yes.
performing for the artists and doing what I do for the people. A blessing. I just got married, and finally I'm able to understand what type of wife I yeah.
Congratulations! Black
If,
love, black love.
if I wasn't sitting down, if I was studying, moving around, touring, doing what I was doing, even though I married her, I still wouldn't have known the type of blessing that God gave me, because we have
Mm.
struggled in this pandemic. A lot of people have struggled, and by the grace of God, we have struggled at all because we are very strong believers in God, and she is, and she got me on board, and I'm with her, and hey, I maybe spend time with my grandkids, and see my
Oh,
children, and yeah, it was family time. It was a blessing.
Oh my gosh, everybody, yo, the congratulations are going crazy.
Yeah.
Everybody congratulating you. Let me tell you something, yo, I love it.
Yes.
You know what? See, statistics say you weren't supposed to make it out.
If, yeah.
But baby, you know I'm gonna take it old school. Somebody prayed for you, had you on their mind, took the time and prayed for you. And we're so glad they prayed. Oh my God.
Oh yes, because that drug journey that I was on was very rough, you know.
Mm,
And see, people, let me explain this to you real quick.
please, please.
See, people don't understand the drug addiction. Okay, you got all these rappers out here. They doing the serve, they leaning, they popping pills and doing it, having fun. Having fun is giving them that feeling for the moment. You know what I'm saying? But they don't realize when they come back down, the problem's still gonna be there. You know, and then besides that, you know, when you on the drug that I was on, you know, people go to the rehab. You know what I'm saying, and stuff like I went to the rehab. You know what I'm saying? I was in there. I'm talking about I was looking around at them people. You know, when you first going in there, your mind play tricks on you. You know what I'm saying? Tell you that you really not supposed to be in there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in, I promise you, sis, I'm in the rehab first day, looking around and beds are full because you know you got the detox first before you go upstairs.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Like, come on, listen to what I'm saying because y'all rappers today, y'all don't understand that it's gonna affect your body in the long run.
Tell it.
You know what I'm saying? Gonna affect your body in the long run. You know, God was on my side because people go to the rehab and stuff like that. I went, it didn't do nothing for me. You know what I'm saying? Because once you leave the rehab, you go back in the same area. You going in the same neighborhood.
True. That's true.
It didn't do nothing for me. I had to completely leave the state of Illinois to get away. And which small town with nothing was going on. I had to work a regular job. I had to become normal. But this is the thing that I want everybody to know. The way I got off drugs, it wasn't from the inspiration of people talking to me or going to the rehab or this and this and that. My body started reacting to the drug before I even started doing the drug because my mind knew I wasn't supposed to be doing it.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Let me explain that again. My body started having pains before I started doing the drug to let me know that I wasn't supposed to be doing the drug. Because you know, you sniff a little blow, okay, you sniff your blow. Sometimes people sniff your blow, they throw up, oh, they say, no, okay, you're good. This will happen every time. Sniff the blow, throw up, okay, I'm back good. This was the problem. I started throwing up before I started getting high. So it started hurting my stomach, my chest, you know what I'm saying, and everything. The last day that I stopped getting high, I went to the drug spot. The bag was $10 in aluminum foil. I got the aluminum, I got the drug. Now I'm throwing up like a motherfucker before I even get to the spot. I'm like,
Dang.
yes, it's killing me. God telling me, like, boy, you're killing yourself and you still finna go do this. So I went and did it. I went and got the drug. Right when I got the drug in my hand and I opened it up, right before I was finna sniff it, I looked at it, was like, you know what? This shit is killing my body. I threw it all out. I never sniffed it. I wasted my money. I drove 3.5 hours to come get it because I left the state at the time and went to Indiana, 3.5 hours away to go be up under my mom. So, and that was in 97. And I was like, that was the last time that was it.
And 23 years later, look at you.
Yes.
Looking good, sounding good, speaking through it, working through it. Be hype. At what point do you teach this to these independent artists? Be hype. I was at a conference. Shout out to Bishop and the ATL Top 20.
Yes.
I was fortunate enough to be there and be amongst some of the greats. And one of the things that I spoke of when I made my remarks was, I hear y'all talking about the business and I hear y'all talking about the artists and the LLCs, but I don't hear none of y'all talking about the emotional well-being of these artists. I don't hear none of y'all talking about the fact that they taking their pain and they purposing their pain into music.
Yeah.
They also using the perks and the marijuana and the lean and all that shit too.
Yes.
At what point do we address the emotional well-being of these babies? Because that's what they are. They babies in the industry.
Yeah, they emotional babies. Yeah, they are emotional babies. You know, and I've been wanting to try to get my story out there for a long time. You know,
Well, we gonna get it out there.
yeah, that's why I was glad that during this pandemic, I was able to say, okay, now it's time to put the It's My Life song out there where I'm talking about maybe people sitting down and they're gonna pay attention. You know, people ask, why you choose to put that song out? Because y'all need to hear this. You know, everybody going through a depression, they're going through something in their life where they might be using drugs to camouflage what they're going through.
Yes.
You know, and I've done that. Ain't nothing wrong with getting high. You know, ain't nothing wrong with smoking your weed. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I'm smoking. You know, it's from the earth. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Everything else, I'm completely against. You know, because because if you never did heroin in your life, people don't understand. It's a drug that controls your body. You need it to survive. If your stomach hurt, you got to go toot you a little bit to get better. Then you toot you a little bit to get high. If you listen to my song, It's My Life, in the first verse, I said my daddy he got a sniff, he was okay. The second sniff, 99, because he got, you know what I'm saying? It's deep. I could talk about this, tell people my story. They don't understand forever, you know, but wait for
we gotta figure out when you gonna be on Unsung. That's all I'm saying. I'm about to, you know what? That's all right. We about to work that out. You about to be on Unsung. That's what we gonna do. Because it's no way in hell you cannot be on Unsung with a story like this. Like all you hear about is bankruptcy and all that shit. No, let's talk about this because this is real.
Yeah, this is real. I've been through it.
I am so elated that you even agreed to sit down with me and have this conscious, intentional conversation. I knew I had a brother, but now I know I've gained a big brother. And I'm so excited because we are going to keep your story going and we're going to work on some things to make sure that this story is not just here, that it's on the television and like my aunt say, on the airwaves.
I know, right, on the airway, right.
Tell everybody where they can find you on social media and any final words you have for the viewers.
They can find me. My IG is The Verbal, TheVerbal. My Twitter, The Verbal. My Facebook, Johnny A. Ewell. Last name Euell. You know, so they made me put my real name up there, but I ain't got nothing to hide.
No.
So hey, I'm all legit. You can have my real name, Facebook. You know,
but that's right. Tell them. Tell them the streets know you as B Hype.
The streets know me as B Hype. You know, but just go download my music, YouTube, watch all my videos, The Verbal, B Hype. You know, my single, It's My Life. Got a new single coming real soon called Killer Season. I'm on my Tupac.
Make sure I get all of that over there. Okay.
Love this. You gonna love it.
Oh gosh, I am so excited. B Hype, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And like I said, the best is yet to come. And we are definitely going to keep in touch and make sure that we get your story out here. And have you telling your story. Because can't nobody tell your story like you.
Like me. I got more to tell. I'm trying to tell you.
We're going to have I Feel a Part 2 coming back. Yeah. That's what we're going to do. Thank you, baby. And I'll see you soon. As soon as this corona clear up, we copping flights all 2021.
Oh yeah, we finna get it poppin'. We finna get this story out there, sis.
Baby, look, we're gonna have to go hit up this new administration and be like, look, you said this what you was gonna do, and we
Yeah,
the crew is gonna help you do it.
right.
That's what we about to do. So Biden, Kamala, B Hype, and Lily Mae are coming.
Yes, we coming.
We about to talk about this story. But you know what? I think there's a platform that's about to come because we definitely got to shout out the fact that Biden's son overcame it too.
Yes. Yeah.
But nobody want to talk about the fact that the current sitting president kids is drug addicts and alcoholics and they actively in power.
Exactly. You know. Yeah.
But you know what? We're going to leave that where it is. But be hype once again.
Hey.
I have enjoyed you.
Yes.
We're going to keep it going. And until next time, peace and love, King. And I will talk to you soon.
Okay. Peace, Queen. I love you. Talk to you soon.
I love you too. I will see you soon. Have a great night. Guys, this is what I love. I love the fact that, see, let me just take it there. My name is Lily Mae. I don't classify myself as a celebrity journalist, a published journalist, a A-list, B-list, D-list. I don't need those descriptors. I don't need all of that because my name is Lily Mae. And the only descriptor that I need is I am Betty Lou and Bo Jones' daughter. And because Betty Lou and Bo Jones were descendants of the king, that's the only title I need. So I say that to say this to y'all. A lot of people are watching, and I want you to keep watching. And guys, because I'm Lily Mae and because I don't need descriptors, you don't have to ask those people who you think are close to me what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. Ask me. I will be glad to schedule a consultation and give you the information. Have a great evening, ladies and gentlemen. I bid you God.